Hello, everyone. Small in size, but pure nightmare at night, with jaws sharp as needles and a grip like a bulldog. Once they grab, they never let go until they want to. You're about to witness one of nature's most underrated predators. This is the mink in action. A tiny mink attacks a full-grown swan. Why? No idea. But it looked like it might win until the swan struck back. One powerful flap of those wings, and the mink backed off. Predator V's prey? Not always so clear. A backyard turns chaotic. A dog finds a mink. It throws the creature, but the mink fights back, hissing, screeching, attacking furiously. The dog backed off. This was no ordinary rodent. Caught on camera an underwater attack. A mink goes after a large salmon. It holds its breath, dives deep, grips the fish. But this time, the fish escapes. Even hunters fail, sometimes. Another squirrel, just stopping for a drink. But this was the mink's territory. It didn't take long for lunch to be served. Let's start with a bizarre scene witnessed by fishermen in Ontario. A duck was floundering in the water. Something wasn't right. As they approached, they saw the attacker, a mink, locked onto the duck's neck like a vampire. The fight dragged on for minutes. But just when the mink thought it had won, the duck pulled a slick move, breaking free and swimming away. Today, the mink was unlucky. A forest stream becomes a battleground. A mink vs a muskrat. Both have razor teeth. The fight is brutal, but the mink locks onto the muskrat's neck and doesn't let go. One predator falls. The other walks away. How did this pike end up in shallow water? We don't know. But the mink found it and the fish didn't stand a chance. A calm day in the park. Squirrels playing. Until a mink appears. It picks a target and the chase is on. The battle rages for 3 minutes until a human accidentally scares the mink off. The squirrel escapes, barely. A rabbit races across the snow, trying to escape. And right behind, A mink, relentless. The chase ends with the rabbit buried in snow and the mink starting its cruel feast. But a human witness steps in shouting and charging. The rabbit lives to see another day. Fishermen capture a mink attacking a fat rat. The rat tries to escape by swimming, but the mink? Too fast, too smart, too deadly. Rats may be quick, but minks are killers. Surveillance footage from a chicken coop shows a full-on massacre. A single mink gets inside. It doesn't eat. It kills one after another after another. More than a dozen chickens gone in a night. This wasn't hunting. This was instinct gone wild. At Lake Ontario, a similar scene. Another swan, another mink. But this time, the swan escapes with just a scare. NUMBER 5. A lynx finds a mink's den. The chase begins. But this isn't a rabbit. This is a fighter. The mink bites the lynx's nose, refusing to go down. Eventually, the lynx backs off. Victory, mink. Two bald eagles. Enormous. Deadly. And a mink? Charging right at them. Why? Maybe food. Maybe madness. But the eagles? Just watched. Even they seemed surprised by the mink's fearlessness. They're small, but ruthless. Feared by animals 10 times their size. The mink is one of nature's most underrated killers, fast, clever, and terrifyingly relentless. If you enjoyed this dive into the wild, drop a like, subscribe, and tell me